Hello friends, welcome to Simple Technical Solutions. I am Sunrit Hajra. Today I am going to show you how to get started with Blender animation. So first let's know something about Blender. So typically Blender is a powerful open source 3D creation software used for modeling, animation, simulation, rendering, VFX and more. It's a versatile tool that artists, designers and developers use to create a wide range of visual content, included animation films, visual effects, video games, 3D printed models, and architectural designs. Blender offers a comprehensive set of tools for various stages of the production pipeline, and its user community contributes to its continual improvement and evolution. So that was a little about Blender, and now let's open up Blender. So here I've opened Blender, and this is the default view of Blender in this particular version. So I'm in version 4. So if you're using version 4, most probably you will see this kind of interface. So first you see this welcome screen, which will only come once you open Blender, and after that this welcome screen will not come again. So from here you can create some new files like general file, which is 3D animation file. Second is you can see 2D animation. You can also open sculpting, VFX and video editing from here. Or you can open previous files, or you can recover the last session. Or you can open the recent files from here, or you can donate to Blender from here, or you can check out what's new from the internet. So for now we are going to select the general, as we are about to get started with 3D animation. So let's open up general, and in general you will see this kind of interface. So at first you will see this cube kind of thing, and you will see that you are in the layout tab, and the screen is full of so many things that are very hard to wonder. For now you don't need to focus on all these things. All you need to focus is in the animation tab. So let's go to animation tab, and this is the default view of animation tab. So here are some few things to remember. That is the camera view in the left side, this dope sheet at the bottom, and this scene collection adds up various tools at the right of the screen. So these are the main things of Blender, all we will see about. And now let's make this object move, or let's animate it. For animating this cube, the main thing required is to saving its position. So currently let's see at which position it is. The location of this cube is 0 meter, X, Y is 0 meter, Z is 0 meter. So this is completely at the center of this whole scene. So that's the location, right? And see this rotation. All of the size are 0 degree, and scale is completely 1, and scale is 1 from all sides. So for remembering this, or let's say saving this data, let's insert a keyframe. So for inserting keyframe, you have to just press I at any empty space of the screen and choose any of the keyframe. If you insert the location keyframe, this location data will be saved. If you choose the rotation keyframe, this data will be saved, and if you choose the scale, this data will be saved. So there are many more things in this keyframe menu. For now let's just go with location. So we have inserted a keyframe of the cube, or we can say we have saved the location of the cube. So now let's move by one keyframe, and we see let's move it horizontally. For moving it horizontally, I am going to insert a keyframe, right? But before that, let's move it. But how can we move it? For moving it, you can press the T for the toolbar, or one more thing you can do here, that is drag it like this. You can also make it smaller or bigger like this. I think this is good. Okay, so let's transform it from here. Let's move the thing. So we have changed the Z location, the Z axis we have changed. Let's make it just as default, how much I have done. And now I am just going to insert the keyframe. Let's press I again, and here we have the location keyframe. So let's see. Let's move several frames far, and let's rotate this. So I've rotated this a little. Now I'm just going to insert the keyframe by pressing I. Now this time I have rotated it, so I am inserting the rotation keyframe. So let's move again some keyframes, and now let's rotate it like this, and again I will insert the rotation keyframe. Now again some keyframes far away, I am just going to increase the size. For increasing the size specifically, you can click on the scale. Let's increase the size, and now I will just insert keyframe of scale. So that's how it does. So now I'm going to move it again. So I will go to this move selected items tool. Now I'll move it downwards, and I will insert a location keyframe. So till this, all of it was just an example, but if you play this, you will see this cube moving. Yes, so that was how you animate something in Blender. So now let's this thing go better. I have deleted all of that, and I will just bring back everything to normal. Just like that. So we have back the cube that we had before. So now I have selected the cube, and I will insert the keyframe of all location, rotation, scale and custom properties. So I've inserted the keyframe. Now I will just go some frames far away, like 10 frames here. These 10 frames, I will just move this thing down, and I will just rotate this like that, and I will change the scale vertically this much. So now I will again insert the keyframe of all. Now I will next go to some random position, random frame, and I will increase this one little more, and I will again insert the keyframe, and little bit far, like 20 frames away, I will just rotate this like this, and I will increase the size also. Like this, and I will again insert the keyframe of all. Now next I will just go and bringing back to normal size. No, I will just move it horizontally, and I will again insert a keyframe. Next, let's just zoom out a little bit. I'll bring back it to normal position like this. I will change the scale back a little bit like this. And now I will change the rotation like this, also some rotation like this, and some rotation like this. Now let's insert the keyframe of all, and now I'm just going to this frame number 40, and again I will do some changes. Let's do this same thing again. I will change some more things in this like that, and I will again rotate it. Here I will again insert some keyframes. I will rotate it vertically like this. I will again insert some keyframe, and here at 80 I will do what? I will just copy the first keyframe and paste it here. So now let's see how our animation is looking. So our animation is quite good, I think, but because these keyframes are so close together, that's why these keyframes are moving very fast. So now let's make them little bit far away using scale. For increasing the scale, I will just press S and I will make them this much far away. Okay, now let's drag them back to here. Now let's make some changes manually. Let's make this thing near to 250 keyframes. This one little bit far, this one also, this one too. So now let's see our animation. So now this time our animation is slower and it is becoming better. But at this point I've inserted some rotations. I think I should delete those rotations because that's getting too much. Okay, I think now our animation looks a lot better than before. So now next I will show you how to change the values of start and end. If you want to change this from which keyframe to which keyframe this scene will run, you can change it from here. So default, let's keep it 1 and I will just end it, let's say at 100. If I choose 100, you will see this area between 0 and 100 is highlighted. And if you play this, all things will play between 0 and 100. See, after 100 these things will not play because this scene have ended here. If you choose again like before 250, you see you get all the things back and all of them will play time to time. So till this, that was the basic concept of animation in Blender. I've shown you how you can move any objects or you can animate them based on their movements, rotation and scales. So that was all for today. Hope you liked this video and learned something new. Thanks for watching.